you play a villain in this, but you are a hero to so many in the industry with the way that you speak out for so many things like toxic masculinity, political issues, global issues. What does that mean to you, seeing the way that young creatives look up to you and then get that bravery and that courage themselves?
I don't think about it because that can be true and that can be also be the opposite of what other people may think. So I don't particularly pay attention to anything that they may say or they may disagree or agree with, except for the ones that I love and I listen to, because otherwise it's way too much noise. The only thing that I try to do is to be coherent with my ethics and use this, which is a gift, to denounce what I think it's wrong. And there are so many things, but there's a particular few of them that really imply many of the problems, politically and socially and economically speaking, of today. And Palestine is one of them. The abuse that they're under, and the absolute impunity, in this case of Israel, with the support of the United States and Great Britain and Germany especially, to keep on doing those crimes. The thing that I wanted to make sure is that there was a joy, that there was a sense of humor that both De Niro and Mitchum brought into their characters. That was the thing that for sure I tried to bring it back to this Max Cady, because they both did it beautifully, and I didn't want to betray that. And the writers knew about it and they wrote it that way. That was the thing that for sure I wanted to make sure that there was an irony, there was a lack of gravitas, a lack of importance of himself in the character. The rest, I don't know, I just went for it and had fun, because he's having fun on doing what he's doing.
Well, I would say less than impact my view. It's sort of, it allows us to examine it and ask questions that I think are relevant to what we're seeing today as far as how justice applies to different people and how attention to cases get them amplified. And I think right now there's a lot of questions around justice and around, yeah. I mean, it's such a bigger answer, yeah.
All eyes to the right side, photographers. Right side, over here. There goes your hand. Oh, over to those guys.
Oh boy, I mean, there's always a question of how far would you go for your family. And I think any parent would answer to the end. I mean, you know, so I think the way that they updated it and using surveillance, and it's the first time even me as a parent, have done anything at work related to social media fears. Of course, this is like heightened and crazy and intense, but it does echo a lot of concerns that I think we all have. And what is the truth? And does the truth matter? The manipulation of media. I think they're all, you know, the last thing you want to do is be preachy, but if we can just reflect society, push the envelope and get conversations going, that's exciting to me, because I think, you know, trying to discover the truth, what the truth is, and does the truth matter, I think is something, certainly, as a news outlet, you guys are privy to. And I grew up the son of a news anchor, my brother's a TV anchor, so watching how that narrative has shifted and who believes what is certainly something very, very timely in our show.
You've done this before, huh? Honestly, I'm getting older, I guess, and it's easier than when it was like, what, 30 years ago? I come in, I come out of it. I believe in fantasy. I believe in imagination. I believe that creation comes from imagining and wandering around in your own mind, in your own self. And then once you've done it, leave it there and go back to your home and go back to your family, which is what matters, and be yourself. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but be yourself.
Thank you so much.
So, you seem to have so much fun playing this part. How was that?
It was fun. It was.
I know sometimes they'll say, oh,